Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a vlog. It's going to be partially a shopping vlog and also partially a vlog of our day trip to South Jersey. So we had planned this day trip to go get steamer clams by the shore a while back, and it turned out that the launch of the 24A collection at Chanel was the same day. So we figured, since we were going to be up early to drive, south. By the way, we're not morning people, so that's going to play into like a later part of the story. So we figured, since we're going to be up early, and since the mall that we usually go to is kind of along the way ish, we would go to the launch of the collection. There is actually a bag that I wanted to get my hands on, and they don't do like any reserves at the very beginning of a collection launch. So yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to get there, but I still wanted to try my best. And then what happened? Do you want to tell the rest of the story?
So it was the funniest story. I woke up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, but I didn't know it was the middle of the night. So I used the restroom and then get back to bed, and I checked my phone and I saw what time it was, and I was like, oh wow, it's 6 already. And basically I woke you up and I was like, it's 6 o'clock already. I assume we're not going to the mall anymore. We're not even doing the trip anymore. And then what did you say?
I was so confused because I had set my alarm for 7 a.m. and like I said, we are not morning people. So when he said it was 6, I also thought, oh, I must have turned off my alarm without even realizing it and just slept till 6 p.m. It's very telling that he considered 6 a.m. the middle of the night. So it was more likely for seeing 6 o'clock on our phone to mean 6 o'clock at night rather than 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, and I looked outside. It was like kind of dark. I thought it was just 6 p.m. So anyways, yeah, we checked our phones and we were like, why didn't your alarm ring?
Yeah, because my alarm was still on. So I was like, oh, something must be busted with my phone. So I tried to like set an alarm for 6:05 p.m. and then 6:05 rolled along. The alarm didn't ring. And then I tried one for 6:10. And that also didn't ring. So we thought my phone was messed up.
Yeah, and then we eventually just asked Alexa for the time, and then it turned out that it was 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, so we ended up making it there for the beginning of launch. But it was crazy because when I was speaking to the sales associate, they were like, oh, people were lining up outside at 8 a.m. And I was like, 8 a.m.? That's crazy. So even by the time I was able to get into the store, so many of the nano shoppers or the Kellys had already sold out. But I was still able to vlog some stuff for you guys, and also I did do a little bit of vlogging at Tiffany's too, because there's some pieces that I'm interested in that I wanted to try on. So that already happened, and now we're at a rest area on our way to get our steamers, and we're very hungry. So yeah, just popping in to say all that, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is the bag that I almost got from the last season, but I missed it in black, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend this amount of money on the white one. This would mostly be like a display piece for me, so this is very expensive to have it on display. But look at those details, that little camera on the zipper pull. Behind here is actually a mirror. It's so cute. So my boutique got 4 variations of the Kelly bag for launch day. This houndstooth tweed one, the brown leather one, and then 2 others, the black one as well as the green one. And those 2 had already sold out by the time I made it inside the boutique. I did have to wait in line for a little bit. And the houndstooth one is just not my preferred type of tweed, but the brown one was surprisingly pretty. I didn't think I would like the color based on the photos I saw online, but it's actually really pretty in real life. I feel like the Kelly bag does have a sort of vintage looking vibe to it, which suits this color really well. And now for a few seasonal bags. So this top handle bag right here is available in both caviar and lambskin, depending on the color that you go for. This pink one, which is sort of like a dusty pink, is in caviar, and I really like the color because it's wearable but it's not too muted. I also really like the style of this bag too. I personally prefer it to the Coco handle, especially the mini size, because I feel like the handle on this bag is more proportional to the shape of the bag overall compared to the Coco handle. Now this mini bag is a houndstooth bag that I really like. The sequins on this are really tiny and it just sparkles so much. Highly recommend it if you're looking for a sequin bag. And this purple bag also has a top handle and crossbody strap, but while I would say the pink bag from before looks nicer worn as a top handle bag, this one looks nicer as a crossbody bag. And honestly, that top handle is not comfortable to hold, but I do like how it stays out of the way when it's not in use. And Chanel has been releasing a lot of purples recently, so I wanted to do a comparison between this purple, which has a little bit of a gray undertone, and the purple from 24P, which in my opinion is the closest one that has been released recently. And you can also see on the bottom right corner of the screen a little bit of the 24S purple, but that one is definitely more of a lilac purple, even leaning towards pink. And who would I be if I didn't show any and all So Black bags that Chanel releases? When I asked my sales associate to see this bag, he was like, "Don't you already have one?" And I told him, yeah, I actually have two. And I was even tempted to get this one, but I stopped myself. This time around, the leather is your traditional lambskin leather. It's very buttery smooth and also has the perfect sheen. Super pretty. Now this Mini 22 is a little bit of a twist on the typical Mini 22s. It's kind of like a throwback to one of the first ones that got released with the extra pearl strap. But wow, is this bag fussy to use with all of the various straps on it. There's a total of 5 straps. I spent so much time trying to arrange the straps so they would lay properly for these clips, so just imagine how annoying that would be to use. As we all know, Chanel sometimes makes no sense when it comes to how they name their colors. This mini top handle is in what they call dark brown, but it's more of a burgundy in my opinion. You can see how it compares to my brown monogram canvas Louis Vuitton bag side by side. And then there's this dark burgundy color in the Duma backpack, which looks more like a plum color. Side note, do you guys prefer the Duma backpack with the 1 front pocket or 2? And if you have any variation of this backpack, do you actually use those front pockets? So now on to Tiffany's, and one of the main things I wanted to see there is one of their newer collections, the woven keys pieces. I really like their knot collection, and the woven keys has a similar type of look, so I wanted to see how they compare. And the collection includes a pendant, bracelet, ring, and earrings. The bracelet was the thing I was the most interested in, and just as I thought, it is so stunning. I tried it on next to the knot bracelets too, just to compare them, and even though I prefer the locking mechanism on the knot bracelet, I think the woven keys bracelet is much prettier. The thinness of the bracelet contrasting with the thicker part where the key design is kind of makes it hard to stack though, but I tried on 2 options that could work. The first one is the T-wire bracelet, which honestly I've never considered on its own before. And then there's the microlink hardware bracelet. And what do you guys think of these stacks? Another thing is I'm looking for a ring to stack with my lock ring. So I tried on the hardware ring with it, and it's probably my favorite stack combo that I've tried on so far. And let me tell you guys, I've tried on a lot at different brands. And then that progressed into me trying on rings that I thought would look nice with the woven keys bracelet. Of all the ones that I tried, I think the thinner knot ring goes the best with the bracelet, but I'm honestly not convinced any of them are the perfect pairing. The restaurant we're at is called Atlantic Offshore Fishery, and we come here every summer. All the seafood is so fresh, and they even have a market behind the store, which we buy from sometimes to bring home. And look how extensive this menu is. It's double-sided with just about any seafood you can think of. And usually we order from the front, but today we decided to try out some of their sushi and poke options on the back, along with the steamers, of course.
Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So this is the salmon poke bowl. This is the mummy roll. So there's shrimp tempura and cucumber on the inside, tuna, lobster, avocado, and some type of mango sauce on top. And then I am really most excited about the steamers, which we got 2 pounds worth of it. I'm very curious if you guys have had steamers before, so let me know either way. And if you're not familiar with them, this is how you eat them. Yeah, I just figured I would have this clip in here because I had to learn the hard way the first time I ordered them. And you can also dip them in butter, but I usually skip that, especially if the clams taste super fresh like these are. What is there to eat? Ice cream? I would like some ice cream.
There's ice cream somewhere. Oh, you think they have funnel cake here? Never had funnel
No, I've actually never had funnel cake. Strange, right? I'll like it.
Yeah. So it's your first time having funnel cake.
I have no idea what to expect. I hope I don't inhale the sugar. I expected it to be crispy.
It's not crispy? Oh no. This is not good funnel cake then.
I mean, it's alright. Kind of tastes like a donut, but thinner.
Yeah. They basically like fry dough, but it's not as like.
But donuts aren't crispy either.
It's yeah, but like since this is smaller, it should be slightly crispy.
I guess. Okay. To be fair, I guess it is slightly crispy.
Okay. Any other words?
It's alright.
Okay.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
So that is it for this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. And I'm really curious, do you guys prefer these vlogs to strictly be shopping vlogs, or do you like this kind of spend the day with me type of vlog more? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, do consider subscribing for lots more content on handbags, jewelry, and fashion. And I'll leave 2 videos on the screen for you to watch next. So I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.